Hey guys, what is up? I'm going to be doing a review now of a comic series that I've been backed up on, and it's a pretty big one, so I'm going to just review the ones I missed. So I'll be reviewing Avenger vs. X-Men issues 9, 10, and 11 in one big review. This series, since it started, it's been a roller coaster and not necessarily a good one. Because there have been, what I mean by roller coaster, I don't mean like the events have been crazy over the top and emotional and down and up. I mean that there have been some incredible issues and some terrible ones. Uh, it's still been better than I thought overall, but it still doesn't feel like a big event to me. I don't really know why. I can't really explain it. Even though big important things are happening, it just doesn't feel big and important to me for the most part. And that's been my problem since the beginning. But anyway, 9, 10, 11, just kind of sum it up. There will be spoilers ahead, but most of the mass media spoiled a lot of big stuff anyway. So if you don't know what ends up happening, go read and come back if you really want to. You probably already know. Anyway, 9, mainly on Spider-Man, tells his big place in AVX. It's him making a stand, which we haven't really seen much of him. And then 10 and 11, or, well, 9, this whole series, since like issue 6. But it is really kind of the downfall of the Phoenix Five, as they've been falling pretty much every issue. But it's more importantly the corruption of the Phoenix Five, and it's Professor X pretty much rising up and saying he's had enough and confronting Scott, as it is now turned into everyone versus Scott and Emma, and then eventually everyone versus Scott. And huge spoiler alert, Scott, of course, as I think almost everyone saw coming, is completely corrupted by the Phoenix and becomes the Dark Phoenix and kills, spoiler that you probably have heard a billion times, kills Professor X. The big question is, is that a good thing, a bad thing? What does it mean? I think it's a good thing. I think Professor X has kind of just been, for a long time now, he's been important, but he hasn't really been around that much, and I think it is a good thing, especially with all new X-Men and a few other things coming up. It's a good thing for him to be killed off, especially by Scott. Does it necessarily fit in AVX? A little bit. It does feel a little bit shoehorned in there. Because even though we see him a lot in 9, 10, 11, before that we see him in issue 0 and a little in other ones we don't really see him that much. There's some cool stuff going on here. Most of the artwork here is really good. It just goes back and forth and back and forth in the, is it good, is it bad, is it needed, is it not needed? With only one issue left, I don't really know exactly. Of course, it's going to be the final fight, final confrontation. This has been a very odd series for me now that we're reaching the end. Like I've said at the beginning, it just doesn't feel big or important to me, even though it should. That is the biggest problem for me. It doesn't feel like a massive event. It just feels like a comic series in not alternate world, a comic series that's going on, but there are parts that feel big to me and important, but others don't. Like, it's missing the bigness of like an Infinity, the Infinity Gauntlet, or on DC a crisis of any kind. It's missing that huge epic feel, or even like Civil War, which it's similar to in a lot of ways. It's just missing that big feel. Maybe I'm the one feeling it. I don't know. So overall, I'm going to give it, for the combined three, I'm going to give about a 7.5 out of 10. There's some great moments and there's some terrible moments. I love and hate them at the same time. So with one more issue coming out, uh, it's reaching the end, and we'll see if it was really good, better, worse, whatever. But yeah, that's my feelings on it. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Now that AVX is ending, or are you a fan of it? Do you care? Live up to expectation? Is it worse than you thought it'd be? What is it? Leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever. See you guys in another review.